Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, the first woman teacher of India, Savitri Bhai Phule. Savitri Bhai Phule was a pioneer in laying the foundation of women's education in 19th century India. Let's know more about Savitri Bhai Phule, her early life. She was born on 3rd January 1831 in the village of Naigaon in, in British India. Now it is in Satara district, Maharashtra. And her family belonged to the farming community, and she was the eldest daughter of Lakshmi and Kandoji Niveshi Patel. She hailed from the Mali community. So this Mali caste is now included in OBC, other backward classes. And at the tender age of 9 or 10, she married Jyotira Phule, who was 13 at the time. And let's know about her education. Initially, she was illiterate, and her husband Jyotirao Phule educated her along with his cousin Saguna Bhai Shirsagar, and her primary education, she completed her primary education at home under Jyotirao Phule training. And later, with the help of her friends Sakaram Yashwant Paranjape and Keshav Sriram Bhavalkar, she completed her formal education. After completing her formal education, she joined a teacher training program, and she uh, completed two teacher training programs. Farars Institution in Ahmednagar and Ms. Michelle's School in Pune trained Savitribai to become the first female teacher in India. So Farrar Institution in Ahmednagar and Ms. Michelle's School in Pune. She took training in two teacher training institutes. Let's see her contribution to girl child education and women education. After completing her teacher training courses, programs, at first Savitribai taught girls at Maharwada in Pune. In 1848, she, along with Jyotirao Phule and Saguna Bai, established the first school for girls and women in Bhidewada, Pune. So they were successful in establishing three schools with approximately 150 students in Pune by the end of 1851. So Fatima Sheikh, she was a colleague of Savitribai Phule and later succeeded and headed these schools, which was started by uh, Jyotirao Phule and Savitribai Phule. The Fatima Sheikh was one of the first Muslim teachers of modern India. So they established around 18 schools and teaching methodology. The teaching methodology employed in these schools was different from what was followed in government schools. So as a result, the reputation of Savitribai Phule schools reached far and wide in the state, and strength in numbers of the girls outnumbered that of the boys enrolled in government schools. So this was not received well by the Brahmin community, conservative community in her locality where Savitribai lived. So she faced frequent abuse and attacks, assault with stones, and cow dung. And she also faced caste discrimination, and upper caste people tried to create obstacles to her efforts, and Brahmin community's opposition. So Brahmin community was in a strong opposition to Jyotirao Phule and Savitribai Phule's progressive work and expressed their uh, contempt by terming it evil. So giving education to girls is evil according to according to the Brahmin community. They termed it as evil. So educational trust. Jyotirao Phule and Mahatma Jyotirao Phule and Savitribai Phule established education trust, two trusts, Native Female School Pune and the Society for Promoting the Education of Mahars, Monks and etc. Mahar's monks, names of castes, Mahar caste, monks caste, and they also established a care center, that is Bal Hatya Pratibandhak Griha, that is that was India's first home prohibiting infanticide, helping pregnant Brahmin widows and rape victims. This is home for the prevention of infanticide. So through this home, she advocated widow remarriage and campaigned against child marriage. So she fought against child marriages and also sati practice, and she supported widow remarriage. She worked tirelessly to educate young widows and also supported widow remarriages. She fought against oppressive practices like child marriage and sati practice. And sati pratha, it was a Hindu custom in which the widow of a dead man willingly immolated herself by sitting on his funeral pyre. So sati pratha is sati sahagamanam in Telugu, it is called. And she fought against caste discrimination. Upper caste Brahmin community created lot of obstacles to her progressive work. And let's see her literary works. She was a prolific writer and a poet. In 1854, she published her first collection of poems called Kavya Phule, Poetry's Blossoms. So she published this collection of poems at the age of 23. So Savitri published Bhavan Kashi Subodh Ratnakar, The Ocean of Pure Gems. It's another collection of what has come to be highly regarded in the world of Marathi poetry in 1891. So she wrote poetry in Marathi, and her famous poem, Go Get Education. So it encouraged backward and oppressed class people to get an education. This is a uh, this is about Go Get Education, a poem, and she also published four of Jyotiba Phule's speeches on Indian history, and also she published her own speeches in 1892. So, as a feminist, she established the Mahila Seva Mandal to create awareness among women about their rights. So, she was recognized as an ardent feminist in British India, and she fought for feminist rights in India during the British rule. So, let's see about bubonic plague pandemic. So, she was so dedicated to her work that even the fear of death didn't deter her spirit. During her last days, she worked at her adopted son Yashwant's clinic, where she treated people affected by bubonic plague pandemic. So Yashwant was her adopted son. He had a clinic, and she worked at his clinic, and she helped plague patients, and she attempted to save a patient by carrying him on her back to the clinic. As a result, she contracted the plague and died on 10th March 1897. So she carried a patient to the clinic. So consequently, she contracted the plague and died on uh, March 10th, 1897. Let's see honors. A memorial was created by Pune City Corporation in 1983 in an honor. On 10 March 1988, a postal stamp was released by the Government of India. On 9 August 2014, the University of Pune was renamed as the Savitri Bhai Phule Pune University, and Savitri Bhai bravely fought for her cause till her last breath undated by any fear or worries. Savitribai's contribution towards women's education is noteworthy. So the best way we can honor this extraordinary personality is by making our country free of illiteracy and by going to help every destitute girl child realize their true potential. Summary. I have written a summary of the lesson that includes all of the key points. So read the summary and also short answer questions. And, the summary is useful to answer the long answer questions. Let's see the continuation of the summary. Continuation of summary. These are short answer questions from your textbook. And in your short answer questions also given in your examination. So let's see question one. How did Savitribai Phule strive for the emancipation of women? Question two. What did Savitribai do for the cause of young widows and forlorn children? Question three. What did you learn about Savitribai Phule from unfortunate events that led to her death? These are three short answer questions. So thank you for watching this video.